Hi, this is Haishao Wang, and today we are going to talk about open the lock. And this problem is similar to the word ladder, which is to change one characters of the words and to the target words. And here we are supposed to change the 0000 to be the target, and we are supposed to return the minimum numbers of the turns required to open the lock. Yeah, I just suppose that you understand the prompts correctly, and let's just code it up. And here there are several common cases that we should take care of. The first one is that if the let's just the start should be and if the start is equal to the target, which means that we should do nothing and just return the 0. And if the start is in the dead end, which means that it's impossible to turn it into other status, so we can just return -1. And similarly, if the end is in the dead ends, we should also return the -1. And I think it's pretty much about the corner case of these problems. And we just change the dead ends to be a sad big because for better process, I think, yeah. And I'll use a queue. Let's start from the step from the 0 and just start the breadth search process. Now the queue is now empty. First, we get the size of the current queue, and we're supposed to update this step by +1. And we go through every element in the current queue. Every time we just pop the current word from the queue. And for index in range current, actually this is just a 4. And for C in range, we're just in, because there are only two actions. One is +1 and the other is just -1. So we can just use this list of action to a list. So the new status should be the current index plus. Here is a little bit complex because we should let's explain the code on this two lines. This is to try to get the new status of from the current status. For example, we just want to change the element as the index of the IDX, and so we get the numbers pre to the IDX, and also the numbers after that. And for here, it's just how can I change after we add 1 or -1. And if the element at that index is just 9, and if we +1, we will get 0. And this is for this kind of the corner case, because if it's 9 and we +1 and we we multiply 10 and we'll got 0. And if it's 0 and we minus 1, or it's minus 1 multiplied by 10, it will got 9. Yeah, this is just this kind of the process. And if the new is not in dead ends, and if the new is equal to our target, so if it's in this case, we should just return the step. And if not, we should first add the new to our dead end, because we already see it, and if this new status cannot help us to reach the target, we should not consider other status to change into this kind of the new status. And actually, the dead end here is performed like a visited array, which denotes which kind of the status is already visited and cannot be reached to the target values. Now we just read the -1. I think it's pretty much about this problem. Let's try. So, and it's not, well, it's a target, I think. Yeah, that's pretty much about this problem. Thanks for watching.